Now, before we get into part 7 of our Cyraxx Lolcow deep dive, we have to take a quick moment to understand who Liquid Chris is and his pertinence to this episode. Now, we have seen Liquid Chris and this clip in a past episode, but today we're going to do a deep dive into the many instances where Cyraxx deals with trolls trying to either brick his Xbox, intercept his Xbox, or just ruin his time on Xbox in general. Liquid Chris, his alleged name being Dr. Christopher Morton Duckworth, was born July 1990, claiming to be the true and honest Christian Weston Chandler, and the only electric hedgehog Pokemon creator, Sonichu. He was simply an impersonator on YouTube who initially just made videos to amuse himself and his friends. Chris portrayed Liquid on YouTube and in the PVCC forums, while his identical twin brother, John Duckworth, a musician, portrayed him during the Sing Star Challenge. Liquid Chris gets his nickname from Metal Gear Solid. This video game featured a storyline of the cloned brother of the player character, Solid Snake, hence why Christian Weston Chandler is referred to as Solid Chris in that story arc. Eventually, Solid discovers Liquid, believing he is an imposter, trying to take credit for his glorious creation, rather than just being an impersonator. Once he was in Solid's sights, Liquid decided to up his game by playing along with his rivalry. He became a full-time troll of Chris Chan and his fans joining in on the fun. Sometime within that time frame, Liquid got involved with our beloved Raxxosaurus. Chris and his Discord goons would concoct a plan to send Chance some kill sticks in the mail, hoping he would get a ton of new games, a ton of pirated Netflix stuff, but when he plugged it into his TV, plugged it into his Xbox, he turns out to have a nasty surprise. Now, let's see how this all turns out.
That's a fucking lie, you dumb hooker.
Goon. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Well, hello there.
Hang on,
Who is this?
Well. This is a surprise to speak to y'all.
That's not Goon,
Mr.
that's fucking
Cyrax,
Chris.
I hope you're enjoying your little package Mr. MF Goon intercepted.
Screw off, man.
What got intercepted?
His package.
What got intercepted? Wait a minute.
His package. How are you enjoying your little package, Mr. Cyrax? Mr. MF Goon intercepted it.
What fucking package?
The USB signal.
The one I fucking sent? The one that has my info on it?
Yeah, man. I have it all.
Dude, they're
What?
fucking, dude. They're fucking with you, dude. There's no way.
Cyrax, we just bricked your Xbox.
No, I fucking had mods loaded. Those were the ones.
What he just plugged in was a 10 gigawatt kill stick that disrupts any technology plugged into it.
Mr. Cyrax, if you don't believe us, try plugging it in somewhere else.
They just fucking sent me my address.
It's done. We know where you are. We have.
Oh my god.
We have
Oh
everything.
my god.
We're in your Facebook.
Cyrax, this is what happened. You're going fucking battle, you motherfucker.
This is what happened. You're boy.
Oh my god.
Bro.
No, here's what's gonna happen, Cyrax. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna
Now, as I said in the intro, this clip has been on the channel before, and it makes me lose myself every single time. I'm always weak in the knees when I watch this, laughing so hard. There's just something about Liquid Chris crossovering into the Cyrax world that caught me off guard and just has me laughing every single time. And the fact that it's just like, oh man, it was put a 10 gigawatt kill switch in your Xbox, brother. It's like, god damn. Now, we're gonna see him kind of rage on the panel after this. He's gonna jump on, join them in the Discord call, and absolutely lose his Raxxy little mind.
Oh well, boys and girls, the main event! Cyrax. That wasn't
Mr.
us.
Cyrax, what's that on your mouth right there? It looks kind of white.
What about your friend, Cyrax?
Let me at your face.
Oh, what's the matter? Cyrax mad. You mad?
Cyrax mad.
You better on your breath. Goddamn law, you fucking weirdo.
Your turn, cutie. Your turn.
Screw you,
Cutie.
little boy.
Oh,
Screw you.
Right,
Oh.
Screw all of you.
Perfect. So what are you gonna do? No more Fortnite! No more Fortnite!
Try me.
Your son, Cyrax.
Try me, nigga.
He's making
I want to ask you something.
You are making progress. You do not have any loyalty, Cyrax. You have no sense of loyalty. What the fuck? You are the one of your friends. Friend.
Right behind his back.
You are a threat.
Run away, Cyrax. Run away like you always do. Yeah, you didn't even show up. Didn't even show up. What is that? You got a trigger finger. Oh. Oh. Run away, Cyrax.
The thing about Cyrax is that he is just like the definition of insanity, and I kind of feel like he's self-aware of that, because it's like, bro, you have been trolled so endlessly. You have never really had anybody do anything super kind for you, and you think that this USB that just came in the mail from some guy you randomly met on Discord a couple of days ago really has your best interest at mind. If somebody sent me anything, even if I was like a DJ doing some sort of DJ set at a club and like, here, put in my tunes, I wouldn't plug that in. You gotta be kidding. Use common sense, friends.
So, we need to have a little talk. Some of you may or may not be aware of this. I've been robbed of something on mode. And to some of you guys, it might seem stupid, but this stands for more than just on here. This stands over to me as a content creator. You know, this really affects my job as a full-time content creator, as somebody that creates and does this full-time. This really does affect me.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
So as we can see here, Chance, as usual, is not quite telling the truth and being upfront with us. We're supposed to be his fans, the people that he loves, the people he does this content for, the people that keep him going, but he can't even be honest with us. Come on, Cyrax. I also just want to say, it's kind of hard to take him serious when he says his job as a content creator, his job as a full-time content creator. Hell, I don't know why he has to say it twice in a row. It's super funny. But to me, it's just really hard to take serious because, again, not to be, you know, the guy to push and punch down for no reason, but it just feels like he has this like delusion that he is this big, popular online creator who would be making all of this money, but he's not. And that's the thing. He's not. So he's not making money from his online content. He's not getting tons of subscriptions on Twitch or, you know, tons of ad revenue from YouTube or whatever it may be. So what's the career?
You see, a few weeks ago, about 6 months ago, I got befriended by somebody named Tim, who went by Barberry on this site called Discord. He befriended me, we became good friends. Well, little did I know that friendship would turn out to be fake. And what made it fake were the events after I trusted it. You see, Barberry, he, a few weeks ago, told me he was going to send me a couple USB sticks to jailbreak my Xbox, which I knew could be done because I had watched him do it. But little did I know that was all a ploy. Cause see, he sent me 2 USB sticks, told me to plug them into the back of my Xbox and wait 15 seconds. I did. Little did I know that these 2 little USB sticks that he sent right here would be the downfall and the end of my Xbox. Cause see, on these 2 little USB sticks contain a brick-killing virus. These 2 things add up to 1 virus that killed the hard drive in my Xbox. Now, you're probably thinking, well, how does this have to do with anything you're talking about? Well, let me tell you. This guy named Steven on YouTube heard about what was going on.
So surprisingly, the Raxxinator here is a little bit knowledgeable of what actually happened and how everything went down. He retained some information, which is nice, even though he's probably just repeating it back. But let's check out what he's got to say about this new guy who's apparently gonna get him his new Xbox.
Wanted to send me on an Xbox, right? Yeah, that didn't happen. Because Music Biz Marty decided to threaten Steven and pay him off. See, Steven wanted to send me a brand new Xbox Series S. Brand new, never used. And what does Marty do? Marty threatens family and pays him off to have the Xbox rerouted to him. When I am owed that Xbox, these people have ruined my life for over 7 years, people.
God damn, boy, brand new, never used, brand new Xbox Series S, baby girl. I tell you, he wanted just to send it to me for my dancing. He wanted to see me dance a little. He gave me a little present for it. It's giving jail vibes already. I feel like, at this point, you know, Chance would be just fine where he's going.
Because of these guys, I don't have an Xbox. I don't have a way to do Xbox gameplay like people want me to do. I'm a content creator. It is my job to create content. But when you hinder my job to create content, then we have a problem. And I notice some people that are like, oh, you know, it's just an Xbox, no big deal. No, it is a big deal. For someone like me who grew up with nothing, an Xbox is a pretty big fucking deal. As somebody that grew up just barely getting by. As somebody that has worked his whole career to gain something but gets nothing to show for it. Where is that fair?
While I don't disbelieve that this goblin grew up in poverty, I also don't necessarily fully believe he didn't have like game systems growing up and stuff like that. I mean, even if he didn't, dude, like that's not really our problem, bro. You bricked your Xbox, bro. Don't trust random USBs off the internet, bro. Haven't you seen the movies? Didn't you listen to the warnings in school? Come on, brother.
But despite what everybody says, I am a real musician. I'm a real artist. I create content on YouTube. I create content on here, and I do gameplay videos every chance I get. But for me to be robbed of something that I am owed, which is a brand new Xbox Series S, that's fucked. When I got my very first Xbox in 2018, which was the Xbox One X, I was ecstatic, dude. Like, granted, yes, I had played Xbox growing up, but I never had one of my own. And when I finally got one of my own in 2018, I was so fucking excited, dude. And you wanna know why I was excited? Not just because it was my first personal Xbox ever. It was because I finally got the chance to have a way to be able to play games with the YouTubers that I look up to, like Slaptrain, Jacksepticeye, AR12 Gaming, and even guys like PewDiePie and Markiplier. And now, because of Music Biz Marty, I don't have an Xbox anymore. And my family can't afford one. I can't afford one, even though I should be able to.
So it's kind of maddening how many times you'll see this woe is me, feel bad for me pain train that Chance likes to go on in these videos after something happens to him. He'll blow up, say all kinds of dumb stuff, probably be the reason why that thing happened anyway. And then after, he's like, oh, you gotta feel bad for me, guys, you know? I need this for my dead dad or my dead brother. You know, he had Ligma, and you know, the last thing he ever did when he had Ligma was say that he wanted me to have an Xbox Series S. Seems like Cyrax is just a fan of YouTubers in general, which is cool. A lot of people our age are. Cyrax is only a handful of years older than me, maybe like 4 or 5 years, something like that. So it's definitely understandable that he would look up and want to play games with these people or whatever it may be. But it's pretty clear that he's obviously never played with these guys. He doesn't have any affiliation with them. They don't know that this peon even exists in life, and it just seems like he has wannabe and fanboy vibes very hard in this clip.
I was not only robbed of something that I enjoy doing, but I was also robbed of a way to create content just so people can fucking laugh at me, which is why they do this. These people sit here and they laugh at me on a daily basis. People literally sit here and make fun of me every day for my music, for what I do with my guitar covers, my vocal covers, my gameplay footage, everything, you name it. According to these people, I'm what's labeled as a lolcow, when I am not a lolcow, whatever that even means.
It is strategic and somewhat sickening that Cyrax will constantly deviate around the fact that caused all of this unwarranted hate, as he calls it. He leaves out that he is a multiple-time caught offending PDF file. Now, I understand Ohio laws have things in place that protect people like this, unfortunately. From what I understand in Ohio, they basically don't take PDF file sting operations for what they are, and they kind of just sweep them under the rug. Essentially, if the cops don't do it themselves directly and aren't doing the sting themselves, it doesn't count. Don't quote me on that, I could be mistaken, but that's how I was understanding the wording when I read it.
It was because of Xbox that I've been able to compete in real gaming tournaments that I enjoy. Like back in 2020 when I competed in the F1 2020 tournament and won. Or all the drift events that I've competed in through Forza Horizon 4 and 5 and Forza Motorsport 7, and having fun and making friends while competing on a very real level. Or more recently, getting into Fortnite tournaments and making real money. I'm not asking for handouts. I'm not. What I'm asking is if you guys can please help me stop Marty and get that package redirected back to here and put a stop to Marty for good. That would help me so much, and that would help other people that may not be able to deal with him, that may not be able to handle what he does. I've dealt with Marty for over 7 years.
I'm not asking for handouts, as it asks for a handout, pretty much. Pretty interesting. I couldn't find much on that 2020 claim saying he won some sort of, F1 event, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that's cap. I'm gonna say that's probably a lie, as is most of everything else that he's probably saying in this video. I know there's some evidence of him entering events here and there in these racing things, but I don't think and I haven't seen any evidence showing that he really wins or even places very well in these events at all. I don't know, for somebody so confident that they're a pro gamer because of this Xbox, which obviously is just a cope and a way for him to garner sympathy from anybody who might feel bad for this little goblin man in his grandmother's attic who had his freaking Xbox bricked by Liquid Chris. It's like, come on, man, how are you gonna get got by Chris Chan's own, troll? Come on, brother, that's pretty brutal.
I want to tell y'all something, man. Y'all motherfucking trolls think that y'all can get one over on me, think again. Because like I said, by cutting me off of Xbox, y'all just forced me into doing my music and gaming out on PC, baby. Shout out to my fucking amazing girlfriend, man, Jasmine. You know I fucking love you, Dad. But I find it funny how y'all trolls sit here and run y'all's mouths. Y'all trolls are boring as fuck. And I don't care if y'all trolls comment, bruh. Because let me tell you right now, man, I have the best fucking life ever, dude. I got a great career, a great family, bomb-ass motherfucking friends that are down since day one, and I got the best fucking girlfriend in the goddamn world who I'm proud to say that one day I will get to spend the rest of my life with. And she'll tell you for her fucking self, she ain't going no motherfucking where. Go ahead and answer, because she's sitting right here in the comments right there. So y'all trolls can try, but you're gonna fail every goddamn time.
So Cyrax somehow has another girlfriend in this whole saga. He also somehow has the best effing life, even though his life is meager at best, and his existence is probably pain. It's interesting, he's like, you trolls messed up, and I agree with him on this one point finally in this series. I finally agree with Cyrax. We messed up. All the trolls messed up for sure, because now that he's not out here making professional e-racing content, he's freaking absolutely slaughtering our ears with this totally unbearable noise that he calls music. Next time we need to think this through, boys. Next time, though.
Don't stop. I will come after you legally, Nick. So my advice to you, back the fuck up, or I'm taking this shit to the goddamn FBI.
I don't care about that.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I really don't.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I really don't.
Don't care when they show up on your doorstep for intercepting a package that is fucking with legal shit. Do you not get that, bro? You can end up in jail for that. Or do you not care if you end up in prison?
No, I don't.
Because, dude, I got proof on here, and I got proof by screenshot that you're planning to intercept the package, which is a federal fucking offense, you dumbass!
Well, I'll admit to my crimes right here and right now. I don't care about any of the consequences. I just want to see you dance.
Is that what it's gonna be to leave me alone?
Yes, sir. Right here, right now.
Fine, let me load up.
No, I'm pulling up the track. I'm
doing this shit my
here. I'm gonna play the first track for you.
No, fuck that.
Yeah, well, that's what it's gonna be.
No, it's not, man.
You pick the first one. I'll pick the second.
I'm doing this shit my way or not at all.
Okay.
Take your pick.
All
Either my way or the fucking highway.
Okay,
You want it, you got it, but I'm doing this shit my fucking way. Is that understood?
Understood. 15 minutes of dancing. No, you're a great dancer. I'll give you that. You're a great dancer.
I want to say this.
That's 5 minutes, by the way.
Hold on.
Okay.
I got one thing to say before I jump to the next one. I
Okay.
want to say thank you to 3 fucking people. One, my friend Kat, who destroyed and owned your ass, by the way. Second off, I want to say thank you to my girl, who actually got me back into shit. And Marty, I also want to thank you for something. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't fucking be doing this shit. I'm destroying you and everyone. Your boy is fucking back!
Yes!
So, Nick,
You got another 10 minutes, though.
I hope you're ready to be fucking destroyed.
So as we can see here, Marty is trolling the absolute crap out of the Raxxinator once more. So what's going on here is Cyrax thinks he's getting this free Xbox from this guy he mentioned before. This guy claims he sent it out, and Marty says, oh, well, I guess me and my goons will just have to take that then. Sorry, Cyrax, don't think you deserve that. And the only way Cyrax might potentially be able to get that sweet Xbox is if he gives Marty a good dance. A real good dance. Not just one, maybe 2, maybe even 3 real good dances. Give the performance of his career, if you will. And you're gonna see the results of that.
We had an agreement, and I did what I said.
Yeah, the agreement.
This just shows how unhonorable you really are.
The deal was for 50 minutes.
No, it was not. It was for 15, you idiot. It was for 15. Everyone fucking heard. You're nothing. You're worthless. Honestly, Hitler should have killed your whole fucking family along with you.
Sorry, X. I'm willing to give you your Xbox. Like, I'm really happy. Like, I think you're doing great. You need a minute to catch your breath. You can take one. That's fine.
You know what I don't get, Nick? It's why do you do this to me?
You're
Why
doing
do you want to know? Why do you feel like you have to fucking do this? You piece of shit.
Right, people are so happy. People are.
Why? Why do you have to do this to me, man? I ain't your goddamn monkey.
Well, that's debatable, but.
So screw you, boy. You fat tuggalard. Hey, Nick, at least unlike you, at least I don't let raccoons steal my pizza because I'm busy worrying about what another man's doing.
I don't let Jews steal my Xboxes, so at least.
I don't let raccoons steal my fucking food. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I forgot. That was your fucking mom and dad that stole your pizza, bitch. I forgot. Your whole family is rack.
Was anybody surprised with Cyrax's reaction, or was it just me that was totally caught off guard by him reacting over the top and incredibly vulgar? This clip is incredibly interesting to break down if you really look at it. He says, I'm not your monkey. He most definitely is Marty's monkey. He pretty much dances anytime he asks him to, sings anytime he asks him to, etc., etc. On top of that, and really at the end of the day, you know, Cyrax is like, why do you feel like you have to do this? All Marty's doing is helping him come out of retirement and really focus on his true talent, his true passion in life, dancing and performative arts on the internet for us beautiful people here in the Rax Nation.
Either send me the Xbox by mail and you prove to me that you have honor and that you have respect, or we're going to war and I'm destroying you. So take your pick, man. What's it gonna be? Are you gonna hand over what's rightfully mine? Or do I get to go to war and beat your sorry ass and make you regret? I'm not playing around. You done pushed me 7 years, and it's time for you to pay for what you've done to me, what you've done to my friends, what you've done to my family. You can sit there and laugh all you want, Nick, but I'm calling you out. And this ain't Cyrax talking to Music Biz Marty. This is James Finley Wilkins talking to Nicholas Beagler. What you fail to realize, Nick, I made you who you are. I'm your daddy. I made you. You wouldn't have shit if it wasn't for me. So what's it gonna be, Nick? Are you gonna be an honorable human being and hand over what's rightfully mine? Or do I get to come after you and come for your neck? Or how about I come after Sarah, your little bitch girlfriend, the same way you went after my girl? How about I go after yours, Nick? If you're here to stand up for Marty, you can tell him that I'm coming for him. Like I said, Nick, you want me to go after your girl? You want me to go after Sarah? Because I will. How about I do that? I want you to think real long and hard, boy. Because if you don't make a decision by tomorrow, I'll make it for you.
This was one of those clips that I almost had to think about redacting or at least severely blurring or something, but I think it'll be fine. It's not like he's super threatening anybody or anything. But here's good old Raxy swinging around a hammer once again saying he's gonna, you know, come after Marty's whole dang family. So I'm definitely rocking a risk letting this one go on, but hopefully we'll figure it out. This arc was a little difficult. There wasn't a ton of usable content, especially stuff that wasn't repetitively just having homeboys scream and yell at you. I know that's what a lot of people like Cyrax content for, but after a while it definitely seems to get very redundant, so I'm trying to keep the most interesting and most pertinent stuff in these videos. But with that said, I don't understand how Cyrax thinks this is gonna make anything better. Threatening people with a hammer online, saying you're gonna basically end their entire family. Like, brother, it's an Xbox. It's like $200. Like, let's get real here.
It's been a long time coming, Marty. All these years of you running your mouth. Well, you can't run your mouth no more, can you, boy? Because guess what's in? Boom, motherfucker. Xbox Series S, ready to go, ready to rock, right there. So Marty, you wanna go? You wanna talk a big game, boy? You wanna talk a big game about how you're the DK? You're talking to the DK.
He's going over that cliff.
You're talking to one of the best. So Marty, time to put up, bitch. Time for you to fucking put up and stop running your mouth. Cause all you've done is run and hide like a bitch. You wanna face me? Forza Horizon 5, Assetto Corsa. I'll even destroy you in Asphalt 9 Legends.
It kills me to admit this, boys, but Cyrax gets the rare dub on this one. It seems that he figured out a way to get those little grimy goblin hands on a package from the Amazon, man, and inside that box was a brand new Xbox S. Sheesh, man, this boy's rocking it, man.
And your boy's rocking the white on white Xbox controller, boy. Super clean white on white controller with the black on white Xbox Series S. Ready to fucking go. Oh really, if it's fake, then how am I able to go to my home screen like this? How you gonna call this fake? This is all real, boy. All 100% real, son. So yo, shout out to my motherfucking boy Danny, man. I appreciate what you did, dog. 100% thank you for the hookup, big dog. Absolutely appreciate it, brother. And Marty, before we face off, there's one rule you gotta remember. Run your car, not your mouth.
Hey, we gotta find this Danny guy, and we gotta pack that boy out. We gotta give him some hands, brother. You can't just give a goblin an Xbox and not expect to get a little hands on you, brother. But anyways, moving forward, seems like homeboy is rocking that fresh, clean, white on white controller, even though that's what comes, you know, stock with the thing. But you know, chef's kiss, man, chef's kiss. This next clip is rather old. You can see how smooth his baldness is and not scabby quite yet, so you can tell this is quite a few years ago. But I did find this quick clip that I wanted to throw in here. It was an old stream of him talking about his Xbox and getting Xbox Live and stuff like that. And since this video is already so short, I figured, F it, dog, let's throw this in there for the memes. But yeah, this is a buffer clip. I'm gonna be upfront with y'all.
I finally have everything, dude. I've got this set up for 3 months. But after that, I am going to try to, you know, do more. I am going to try to get another pass for a few bucks a month, rocking the black on white or white on black Xbox controller. You know I got to, man. I gotta rock it. I gotta rock that black on white or that white on black, dude. I have to, man. Ain't no way around it.
I have to, man. I gotta rock that black on white. That custom, that fresh, that new. It's like, dog, like we've all bought these ourselves. We know what comes with it. It's just the controller that comes with it. Chill out, brother. You're acting like this is like the X-Racer 9000. It's gonna help you drift better, brother. It's like, brother, calm down. Anyways, I just wanted to play this because I just love like this dude's attitude towards anything. He just acts like suddenly like he's a whole new human being, like he's in the top of the top of the world. It's just such a weird thing. But this next thing is going to be a phone call where Marty gets a hold of Sally and they discuss these Xbox shenanigans.
I know they're just words, but he's talking with this guy. I don't know if you know the name Michael Hacking. I don't know if he told you about him. Yeah. Do you ever get tired of this crap? Alright. I understand.
But you do realize if you intercept something that's illegal?
Well, no, here's how it works, is up until somebody receives a package, they have the option to reroute it, to put an intercept on it, and then they usually get it rerouted back to where it came from. But there's nothing illegal about that. Like, whoever sends the package can make that decision on their own. Like, nobody can do that but the person sending it.
Well, then how is it going back to you?
Well, the first Xbox, the person realized that your son has made like a lot of very questionable decisions and actions, some of them involving children. I guess they just saw him for who he is, or at least how he portrays himself as. I know it's a difficult thing to hear that your, grandson is a monster, but that's just their opinion. He's not a pedophile. Okay, well, it seems that the cool Xbox guy had a change of heart on that one. Like, I know you don't pay attention to all this stuff, but like, there's a lot of things that he's done that would indicate a lot of people to believe that he is. And it might be uncomfortable to hear, but I don't know, if you send your penis to what you think is a 14-year-old girl, I would say that you are definitely on that spectrum, if not.
Well, he's never been considered a pedophile. He doesn't have any charges against him. If all that was for real, then somebody would be calling the cops and having him arrested.
Well, yeah, I guess in Ohio, there's no statute unless there's an actual victim. Like, they don't do these types of sting operations, and that's how it works. He's done all sorts of weird stuff too recently. Like, he sent, it was an adult woman, or at least what he thought was an adult woman, like a video of himself like eating his own semen and doing like all types of nasty, terrible stuff. I can like, there's videos of it. He puts it out there. It's really weird.
I've already seen it.
Okay.
I don't think it is what you guys think it is.
What do you mean?
I just don't think it is what you guys think it is.
So it's like fake semen, or?
Something along that line.
Okay, so it's like sleight of hand. Probably. Okay, well, alright, yeah, I don't know, like, he does a whole bunch of, like, sexually deviant stuff, and the guy just decided that he didn't want to support the sexual deviant and alleged pedophile, and he had his package rerouted.
So as we're hearing in the call, Sally is on some serious copium, definitely in denial, and as I said in the past episode, that's a nut that I don't think will ever crack. Sally is just so behind defending and making sure Chance is okay while she's still on this earth, that she is never ever gonna take her head out of that ostrich hole. But as you can also hear in this clip, she is very well aware of these antics that Chance is doing online, so in another episode I also said, how bad can you really feel for Sally? She is enabling this. She is 100% letting this happen. This is a super simple fix. This guy should be sent to a care facility, or the internet should just be disconnected. But I guess we'll continue on with this video.
His Facebook got locked for, what is it? He got like a 3-day ban on Facebook. His Xbox account. All I'm gonna say is that he's a genius, right? And he showed his email for his Xbox on stream. Right? I'm pretty sure it was on stream. I missed it. It was other people in Discord who were sending me screenshots and shit. So he leaked the email, and apparently other people were trying to get in and such, and the password hint is Ken Block, all right? And I'm just going to leave it at that. His Xbox isn't gone, not yet. People are working on getting into the account, like actually into it, like into the account. I don't know what they're going to do with it at that point. Like, and I'll say it right here, right now. If they get full access, because right now it's locked. His account is locked, most likely for security reasons, so he's going to have to sign back in, do whatever he's going to have to do. As of right now, we don't have the messages. I think this is it. Hold on. I have a little video here. Hold on. I think this is the video. If this person gets mad at me for sharing it on stream, you put it in a public Discord with 500 plus people in it. So I don't know what to say beyond that point, but I'm sharing it here. Oh, wow. What account is that down there to sign into? Oh, yes, I know it's mirrored. And this is obviously Chance right here. This is Chance. The guy cannot sign in. There's the email, by the way. Just reverse the image. You have the email. There it is. Mirror it. You'll get the email. There it is. There's the email. You'll get what you need. So, yeah, you can't sign into his Xbox account. His Cyrax Xbox account is locked. He can no longer sign into that account. Good morning, the Real Wilkins family. Thank you for the 2. And yeah, that's if you can even see it, because he's got a 3-day ban on Facebook right now. So, yeah, and then you can also see, if anybody really cares enough to get a closer look, you can see all the other Xbox accounts he has right there. You You can see them all. Just mirror the image, and then you'll be able to see it properly. There you go. And then you have all of his Xbox accounts right there on a list, and they can all be monitored. They can all be monitored.
So this last section of the video is going to be a few updates and a Q&A. I've seen a bunch of different questions, so I wanted to answer some of them and try to add some context to where people might be confused. Now, this one definitely wasn't as long as my typical deep dives. This one kind of heavily relies on a lot of that e-racer arc that we covered in the last video, so this is kind of like an extension of that, if you will. But a fun fact that I did learn about that, at one point or another, Forza or the F1 game, I'm not exactly sure which one, they would have these regular online play challenge races where they would have different racers cameo as challenge course rivals or something along those lines, and he kept saying something about how he was going to race one of the best racers on the planet and kept calling it the big race and talking it up and even having a countdown to when he was going to play it at some point. It was just a stupid online challenge, basically. Everybody had the chance to do it. It wasn't anything crazy, and you know, Cyrax is so detached from reality, he thought that he was given an actual chance to race an actual professional by being so damn good at the game. The best way I can describe it is like playing those NASCAR games, right? Or those F1 games, whatever. And then you get to play and or beat some of the legends in the storyline mode of the game. And then taking that and thinking you actually beat those people. Like he's like, I beat Ken Block, as far as I know. And RIP to Ken Block. Ken Block was always an actual rally car driver. I don't know him to be an esports driver at all. So where did you beat him? Did you beat him out on the track, brother? Because I highly doubt that. I don't think you've even driven a car. I also wanted to touch on the last episode where I gave Cyrax the benefit of the doubt for 3 seconds in the video when I shouldn't have for sure, where I said I don't know anything about cars, and I'm being honest, I really don't. As long as it gets me from point A to point B, let's fucking go. So at this point, you know, I couldn't be critical of somebody and be like, you don't know anything about cars, you freaking gremlin, when I don't honestly know anything. I did try to look it up a little bit, but again, I don't really understand a lot of lingo, but from what I understand from the comments and people who are probably actual mechanics is that he picked up a few buzzwords from the car games he plays, probably Need for Speed, when you can like upgrade and do all your cool stuff. Like that's all I know. I played Need for Speed like Most Wanted or Carbon or something like that when I was in like middle school or something, and I remember the turbo being all the way up or something like that. Like, I don't know what turbo does, you know. All I know is I turn my car on, and if it turns on, hell yeah, we're off to the races, brother, let's go. But yeah, so that's why I gave him the benefit of the doubt there. I don't want anybody thinking that I actually believe anything this guy says, but you know, when I actually have no actual knowledge of the topic at all, I don't want to sit there and be like, well, I know stuff and you don't, you idiot. So that's all that really was.